Hello everyone. So far I have explained the physical property of a minerals, special property of a minerals, and also I told you the chemical composition. In the first class I was telling you about what is the importance of a mineral. Okay. See, I was telling you there are 4,000 minerals are there. In the 4,000 minerals, the 4,000 applications. So with respect to the samples, with respect to the syllabus, what I have done today, I am going to explain what are the groups. I have made 7 groups with respect to the syllabus. Which are the 7 groups? First one is quartz group. Okay. In the quartz group, with respect to the syllabus, we have to learn around 50 minerals of quartz. We have to learn 15 minerals of a quartz. Second group is feldspar group. Okay, in the feldspar group, again we have to learn around 4 minerals. And next one is carbonate. Third one is carbonate group. See, I am shuffling here. I am not writing in order. But the thing is, I am completing the group. The carbonate group. Again, in the carbonate group, we have to study the 2 or 3 minerals. And fourth one is sulfide group. In sulfide group, we are going to study one of the samples, 1 or 2 samples. Okay. Fifth one is mica group. Again, here we are going to study 2 or 3 samples. Sixth one is oxide group. Oxide group. Again, here we are going to study 7 or 8 samples. So, which are the quartz group, feldspar groups, carbonates group, sulfide group, mica group, oxide group, and finally sulfate group. Again, here we have to study 2 or 3 samples. See, what I am going to tell you is, there are, earlier class itself I have told you, there are 4,000 mineral samples. With respect to the civil engineering subject, in the engineering geology, we are going to study around 30 to 35 minerals samples. Why these groups are very important in civil engineering industries? How we are going to explain this? We are going to explain these minerals with respect to physical property, chemical property, that is a chemical composition, and a special property. Okay? Why this? Why we have to study? Why we have to study these mineral groups? Well, that is the question. See, if I want to construct a building, what you need for the building? You need cement. You need stones. Means whether it is a granitic rocks or whatever it might be. You need glass. You need metals. That is iron. Where this all comes from? This all comes from the minerals. Say for example, I'll give you the example. Where this quartz group is being used, this is being used in glass, semi-precious stone, and electronics industry. Electronic industry. See, if we need a glass, where this glass will be obtained, the raw product is the quartz. Whichever the sample it might be. In the further classes I am going to explain what are the samples which is being used for the glass, which is the sample which is being used for the semi-precious stone, which is the sample which is being used in the electronic industries. So in the quartz group, obviously the uses of this quartz group is glass, semi-precious stone, and electronic industry. This is the raw product. I am getting the raw product from the quartz group. There are plenty of quartz group is there. With respect to the syllabus, I am having 15. Next, feldspar group. What we get? Again, we are going to put some tiles or ceramics. Ceramics or tiles. Which is the raw product? See, for the bricks, the raw product is this soil, whether it is a red soil or whichever the soil they are used to construct a brick. Similarly, for the ceramics or the tiles, the raw product is feldspar. Again, this feldspar has been categorized into two parts, whether it is microline feldspar or whether it is potassium bearing feldspars. Okay, microline feldspar or potassium bearing feldspar, that I am going to explain further. That is the feldspar group. What is it feldspar group is used for? The feldspar group is used for the ceramics and the tiles, the raw products which will be obtained from the ceramics and tiles. Next one is carbonate group. The carbonate group, the sample which is completely used for this cement. Where the cement is obtaining from, that is the carbonate group. Whether the sample calcite or dolomite, whichever it might be, the samples which we occur, that will be used as the raw product, that is a cement. Next one is sulfide. This is a ore, and similarly oxide group, this is a ore. What do you mean by a ore? See, I need iron. Where I'll get the iron? I'm going to get the iron from hematite, limonite, siderite, pyrite or magnetite. That is the ore for the iron. Okay. So if I want to have the iron, where that iron is getting from? This sample. Well, if I need chromium, where I get it from the chromium? The chromite is a sample. That is Cr2O3. That is oxide. Or if I need corundum, I need aluminium. That is the aluminium beadings. This is the aluminium beadings. So the aluminium where I get bauxite. Bauxite is a sample. The composition is Al2O3. If I need this aluminium, automatically the raw product is bauxite. That is aluminium. That belongs to oxide group. Oxide group means the presence of the metal ions. The metal ions in the sense whether it is iron or whether it is manganese or whether it is chromium or whether it is iron. What I am able to tell is these metal ions will be associated with oxygen. That is why it is called as the oxide group. Next, mica group. Where is mica group? This mica groups will be used in electrical part. Where it is electrical? See, if we are going to use the iron box, in the iron box automatically the mica will be put. This what happens? The electrical it is being used in the electrical property. This what happens if we going to send the electrical, that will be converted into as a heat energy. That is where the mica will be used. Again, it is having the two types. One is biotite mica and then another one is muscotite mica. That is what we call it as the mica group. And finally, sulfate group. Again, this sulfate group I am going to write here. This sulfate group, it is being used in cement, POP. POP is nothing but plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris. See, you all see, someone will get damaged if the bones will be cut. What they will be going to put? They will going to put the plaster of Paris. Where the raw product is coming from? The raw product is coming from the sulfide that is being used as POP. That is called as POP. And also some of the sulfate minerals will be used as cement. See, here sulfide group and here sulfide group. What is the difference? Here it is having only yes. But in the sulfate, which is having SO. Sulfide will be bond with oxygen. In the sulfide, the S would remain single. Which is the best example for this thing? Galena. Galena is the combination of TdS. Lead will be associated with sulfur. Say for example, you can ask OT, which is the example. Barrett. BaSO4. Barium is associated with sulfide. S will be bonding with oxygen. The difference between sulfide and sulfate is sulfur would be bond with oxygen. Here sulfur will remain same. Where? In the lead. Okay. With respect to this syllabus, we have to learn around 35 samples. So how to learn the 35 samples? I have made it in a group. See, quartz group, feldspar group, carbonate group, sulfide group, mica group, oxide group and sulfate group. Okay, in this some samples will come. In sulfate quartz group we have to learn around 10 to 15 samples. Feldspar group we have to learn around 3 to 4 samples. Carbonate group we have to learn 2 to 3 samples. Sulfate group we have to learn 1 to 2 samples. Mica group we have to learn 2 to 3 samples. Oxide groups around we have to learn 7 to 8 samples. Sulfate group we have to learn 2 to 3 samples. The main thing is, what I am able to tell you is, obviously we have to learn 30 to 35 samples. If I am going to explain all 30 to 35 samples in the every video, what do you think? Oh, the syllabus would be more or anything. So what I have been done? I have been done in 7 groups. If you are going to learn the 7 groups, also I have made it in a table. In the next class I am going to send the tables and I am going to explain. So you can easily, if you are going to learn the 7 groups, automatically you may be able to learn all these 30 to 35 samples. Here, all mineral groups is highly essential. See, whatever the civil engineering works, that is the construction work is going on, the raw products, all which has been getting from the mineral. Again, the quartz, the glass, feldspar, the ceramics or the tiles, carbonate, the raw product is cement, sulfide, that is the ore, mica, which is being used as an electrical insulator, oxide ore, whether I am going to get iron, chromium, manganese or whatever it might be, sulfate, again it is cement or plaster of Paris, and these are all the things. Okay, these are all the things. And again, this in the cement, the gypsum is the very important part. Okay, that belongs to sulfate group. Okay, so in the further class, what I am going to give you is, I am going to give you the table and I am going to explain along with the tables, so easily you can able to identify. So in the minerals, you have 100% you have to learn 30 to 35 samples. In that 32 to 35 samples, that all covers in this 7 groups. Okay, thank you.